I'm snoring!
I've got earplugs.
I've got coffee as well. Oh, damn it.
Sheepie Sleepy!
I've got coffee. Right.
So I get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I've got 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, we're Andrew and Alison and we're the founders of Seahorse Games. And this is our new game, Sheepie Sleepy. It's a fun dice game where you have to get sheep to count yourself to sleep to get the best night's sleep over the week. I'll introduce you to the dice. Each player gets 5 dice which have 3 sheep symbols on it, a coffee cup, a snoring and an earplug.
And the sheep. The sheep are the most important part of the game. So you've got 3 sheep symbols on each dice as well as the snoring, the coffee cup and the earplugs.
So you start the game, each player rolls their 5 dice and they put any sheep into their pen. And the dice go everywhere as they do with all the good dice
Which is
game.
half the fun. Mine went away over there on the floor somewhere.
There we go.
Sheepie Sleepy!
I've got a snoring,
Oh.
so every player who doesn't have earplugs loses a sheep. And we roll the remaining dice.
I've got coffee this time.
Sheepie Sleepy. No, it's not Sheepie Sleepy. I should learn the rules of my own game. Right. Roll the next dice. I've got a coffee, so I lose a sheep.
Coffee.
I've got sheep.
I'm snoring!
Well, I've got earplugs, so I don't lose a sheep.
So what we're doing here is that all the sheep that we throw go into our sheep pen, and at the end of the round you will count up how many you've actually got in your sheep pen. So for the moment we just keep going. Sheepie Sleepy!
Sheepie Sleepy! Hey! So we're all
both
safe.
got-
So we both move 5 places on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we move the counter on to the next night. So the game runs over 7 nights, and whoever gets the furthest at the end has the best week's sleep and wins. Now we should introduce you to the sheep. We have, not included in the game unfortunately, our cute Minty, but she is represented by Minty. Then we have Rosemary, Russell T. Sheep, Dougal MacLeod. So we should say Minty's full name is Minty Barling. So each player of the game chooses their own character to play, and the dice have that sheep on them as well.
And the dice in the actual version, this is a prototype that we're playing with, but the dice in the actual version will be differently coloured as well, so it will be more easy for the players to tell their own dice apart.
So that is Sheepie Sleepy.
So why are we using Kickstarter?
Well, we've discovered that milk bottle tops are no longer a valid currency in this economic climate.
That's even if you can find them in the first place.
So they're even more rare, so they should actually accept milk bottle tops. But more seriously, when we created our previous game, Subotica, in 2007, there was no easy facilities like Kickstarter around, and we had to do it all ourselves. The advantage of doing Kickstarter is we're getting the awareness straight away, and we're getting people buying the game. So what is your kindly pledged money going to do to help us?
Well, with your support, obviously things these days cost money, which quite frankly we just don't have. So your support will enable us to work with Cartamundi, who will produce the box, the board, the pieces, the bespoke dice, everything like that. And will also enable us to pay our wonderful illustrator who has produced all the artwork for the game. This is more difficult than it looks, you know.